Hey everyone, and happy, my favorite time of the year, summer. I'm going to share with you our brand new summer line from doTERRA. And I just really want to educate you on why it is an awesome product to have in your household. And I just remembered I haven't gotten my notes out yet. Okay, so tell me an awesome summer experience. If you're joining from the recording, just think about what awesome summer experiences are for you. Are they, hanging out at the pool or making a day at the beach? What does summer mean to you, or what do you look forward to? Is it, like cherry picking? Is it just being out of school? Just think about all those wonderful blessings that we have in the summertime. And it's happening now, right? This is July 8th. We're just 9 days away from my daughter Summer's birthday. So I just want to share one of my favorite summertime experiences is being able to go to the beach. And I don't care if, I was like buried in the sand or learning how to surf or bodyboard back in those days. It was just so much fun, and I couldn't get enough of summer. I couldn't get enough of the beach, and I couldn't get enough of the sun. And that might show now. But I'm going to share with you some ways that you don't have to worry about that going forward. So what do you have on your summer bucket list this year? Is it finally traveling? Is it, just spending more time outdoors? Is it spending more time indoors? Maybe you're reading a book, or maybe you're, binge watching a show that you've downloaded from Netflix, right? Think about that and really put it to action, right? I don't think summer is long enough. I'm in Southern California, so maybe it is, but just having less responsibility and having longer days and not having to come in when the street lights turn on, right? Because it's still light outside. Love, love, love all of those wonderful things. So I just want you to remember that the sun is our friend, right? Why do we love the sun? Because it gives us life. It's providing warmth. It provides daylight. It also provides those positive signals to your body. I know there are people who suffer from SAD, seasonal something disorder. Dang, it just left me. Basically, they're not getting enough sun. They live in areas where there's a lot of winter time and winter gloom, and having the sun really can affect us in a positive way. So it helps our body create serotonin, and that helps to improve your mood and mental health. And it also helps to regulate the melatonin. And a lot of times that's how we get it into our body, is through absorbing it into our skin. And it helps really support the circadian rhythms for sleep. So the sun is a good thing. And it also helps us to absorb calcium and vitamin D, which are all really wonderful things to have in our body. I hope you would agree. And just like an actor who has done something really bad and then gets a bad rap, and everybody forgets these really amazing movies that have taken place in their repertoire, right? So you focus on that negative thing. I think that's what happens when we think of the sun sometimes, right? Too much of a good thing means that we're getting skin cancer or sunspots and wrinkles and premature aging, and even loss of skin elasticity. Gosh, I can't speak. More coffee, please. So, keep in mind the good, positive things about the sun, not these negative things, because we're going to have some solutions that are available now through doTERRA. So how would we want to stay safe is you want to seek some shade during those really harsh hours from 10 to 4. You want to wear some protective clothing. Years ago, they came out with UV protectant clothing, not just for bathing suits, but for other outdoor wear as well, including hats. I never go outside without wearing my sunglasses. They have UV protection. They have polarized extra stuff. They're prescription, so I always have them on because they help me see. But I know that these little lines here will be far from coming if I always wear my sunglasses. And I understand that lighter color eyes are not able to, they're more affected by the sun. So always wearing those sunglasses is something important. Wearing a hat is very helpful, especially for men. If you see some balding spots, for the ladies, if you have very thin hair, always wear a hat. For me, I realize, like, on days that I go to Disneyland, if I have a hat, it helps, just that extra little brim helps not to get that sun into my eyes, even though I'm wearing sunglasses. So a brimmed hat is a wonderful thing. And they have so many stylish ones these days. And use of sunscreen that is SPF 30 or higher is recommended. And don't just apply it once, right? So let's talk sunscreen. There are two different kinds of sunscreen. I learned this years ago when I was working in a skincare line. There is chemical and there is mineral. And chemical sunscreens are designed to absorb the UV and protect your skin, while the mineral helps to reflect it. So the way that I remembered this is mineral sunscreens have the zinc. So did you ever go to the beach, or maybe you watched movies where they had a lifeguard and they had that white nose? So they've got their sunscreen or their sunglasses on and they have the white nose. That's zinc. And zinc oxide helps to reflect. So when I remembered, zinc was a good thing because it was reflecting as opposed to chemical. That's just how I remember it. Why do you want to avoid the chemical sunscreen? Well, because chemical sunscreens can eventually degrade and expose you to the UV rays. And in addition to that, it generates free radicals. And that's something that we're always trying to cleanse our body and not have those free radicals, because they lead to so many other health issues, including perhaps cancers, allergies, hormone disrupting. So we don't like chemical sunscreens. So how do we avoid those? Is we want to avoid toxins in any substances that place undue stress on our body. So, if we're going to be out in the sun, how are we going to not expose ourselves to toxins, right? But we want to have our body functioning properly so that the load that we put on and in our body is less and less, so we can manage those minimal toxins that we do expose ourselves to. You can control them by changing out your sun care line, by your makeup, by everything that you put on and in your skin and in your body. And then your hair, right? Like even perfumes and such like that. So think about what you've got in your drawer and what might be toxic for that. So what sunscreen filters won't absorb in the skin, and they won't disrupt hormones, and they won't cause skin allergies? There are mineral sunscreen filters, and that's what we're offering. Benefits of the mineral sunscreen filters help to work as a physical barrier, and they are reflecting the UV and the UVA and the UVB rays, and they don't degrade. And I love, love, love that. They're effective immediately, right? So you don't have to wait for them to be absorbed into the skin and then go out. And they're safe for all skin types, whether you're a baby, whether you're kids, whether you're an adult, or whether you're elderly. I love that this is kind of a one-stop shop for all sorts of skin, sun care protection. So this is the new lineup. There is what our products contain is SPF 30 or greater, broad spectrum protection. They're water resistant. They're naturally soothing. They are lightweight. I'm wearing them today. They're moisturizing and they're reef safe. And I never even heard about reef safe until this presentation. So just people, I haven't personally traveled in a few years, so I haven't been around a reef in a while, but that's something that's definitely important when you're out traveling or if you live in those areas. Things that our skincare line don't contain are benzene, oxybenzenone, parabens. I trip over this word. You can read it. Phthalates, dyes, and nanoparticles. Good Lord, that was a tongue twister. What I love is previously to doTERRA launching their sun line, us DIYers would make some ingredients. And I'm very familiar with frankincense, with helichrysum, and carrot seed being really great ingredients for when you want to make your own sun care line, and doTERRA did it for us. Yay. Also in some of these lineups, we have vitamin E, we have raspberry seed oil, avocado oil and jojoba esters, shea butter and cocoa butter, aloe vera, red algae extract, and hyaluronic acid. And just so you see here, we've got this After Sun, which is the white bottle. We have the Face and Body, and that's 40 SPF. We have the Face and Body, which is a lotion, and that's 30. And then we have the Full Body as a spray, and that is 30 SPF as well. So let's see here. This is more superhero ingredients, just really natural, awesome lineup here. So what does reef safe mean? Reef safe or reef friendly means that the sunscreen does not contain oxybenzone or octinoxate. God, I feel a little bit much like my daughter trying to learn to read. It doesn't have the harmful chemicals and the UV blocking chemicals that are actually going to bleach and hurt the coral. And the coral in the reefs are already struggling with all those toxins. And if you think about the coral and having it try to survive with all the toxins, think of that as a way that your body has been trying to survive with all of the stuff that we've been putting on, right? Kind of to think about. But when coral bleach, it's still alive, but it's under a lot of stress, just like us. And it leaves it susceptible to disease and death, right? Isn't that, it's not fun to think about, but what it can do to coral, it can do to us. It might not just be in a day or a month or a summer. It could be over a period of time. So I'm happy to share with you that I got my products yesterday in the mail, and yeah, I've got them all. Okay, so the sun lotion comes like this. It's in a box, and it's a pretty nice size. It is 5 ounces. It feels actually pretty heavy. So it's your full size. It should last you quite a while. And I got all of them because I found myself saying, well, I like lotion for certain parts of the body, or if I'm applying it to my little. But I also liked having the spray for other areas and the stick for other areas. So this one, I don't know if you can see, of course it's white. I didn't use this one this morning. I love that it smells pretty light, and then it goes on like nothing. Very absorbent. I love that it's got frankincense, helichrysum, carrot seed in this particular product. Now, they do want us to be mindful that it is water resistant for up to 80 minutes. And what was my notes on this? It's UVA and UVB broad spectrum. It's non-nano zinc oxide. And basically what that means is that it won't absorb into the skin the way that chemicals will. And it's got frank, helichrysum, and carrot seed, and aloe. And you want to apply every 2 hours, or if you're doing water activities or you're sweating a lot, you want to reapply 80 minutes. So this is 2 hours or 80 minutes. The next one is the spray. Now, I was a little surprised because most sprays that I've been used to spray on, and you just see like it's kind of wet skin, right? This one sprays on white. And if you think about it, it's because it's got the zinc in it. So it's SPF 30. It has UVA and UVB broad spectrum protection. Again, that same 80 minutes if you're water or sweating a lot. If you're not, and maybe you're just out and about, then reapply every 2 hours. It is packaged in an aluminum non-aerosol spray bottle that delivers 380 degrees. So when I was spraying my daughter before she went to school, I did this on her arms, and then I did this up on her legs, and it worked the same way both ways. It's got a little lock top, and this has 6 ounces. And again, it comes out white, so you're gonna want to blend that in. Love, love, love that. Okay, and then the face and body stick. I love this. I'm gonna tell you why. So normally I say, oh, I'm just going to use my makeup as my skin protection because I don't have a really good product that I want to put on my face. Until now, this face and body sunscreen stick can act as your makeup primer. So who doesn't want to up-level their makeup primer, right? I like that stick. It literally did go on white. So yeah, you could see it right here. There's a little reflection. Yeah. So, I mean, for those ladies that want the dewy look, this is perfect for that. This has 1.75 ounces. This particular one is 40 SPF. So my makeup is not 40 SPF. So I really up-leveled by putting this on today. It has UVA, UVB broad spectrum protection. It is going to protect the skin from the pollution. It's, again, 80 minutes with water or sweating, 2 hours if you're just kind of out and about. And it's really in that wonderful twisty tube. So this is what's going with me to Disneyland. I can apply it so easily to anyone, everyone, and see actually where it goes because it is white. And so I can really put that in. I prefer this over the lotion just because of portability. This also will fit in your purse so easy. Not that you would need it at the gym, but if you're getting ready for the day and you go to the gym and then you work out and then you take your shower and you get actually ready at the gym, wonderful, easy. It's just like a deodorant. Like, who doesn't love that portability? What do I have on my notes for this? It's got shea butter and cocoa butter, and it's got the frank, helichrysum, and carrot seed too. So love, love, love that. Now this one got delayed in its availability to us, so this won't be out until August 1st. I'm really excited about this one because, again, it's got that 360 flow. And this one is going to really hydrate and soothe our skin after the sun, but it's really awesome for everyday use. So some of the products that are the hero oils that are in this are frankincense, helichrysum, copaiba, lavender, peppermint, and blue tansy. Now I have to imagine blue tansy has a little blue to it. So I wonder what the color will be when it gets sprayed out. It's going to be a wonderful, nourishing skincare product that I think you're going to want to use, like, even if it's the winter. So are there any toxic products that are lurking in your swim bag? Because I think it's time that we toss them, because now you have the opportunity to get covered naturally. And if you're not using sun care, please consider this your education on why it's necessary. You know, having exposure to sun is a great thing, as we've discussed, but we need some protection because too much of a good thing is actually not a great thing. So figure out which products are right for you and your family. If you're the one that purchases for your family, right, you could see how that wonderful stick makes ease of application. The lotion, if you're a lotion person, that's a great bottle. And I love the fact that we have a spray, because you can just, if you're doing it yourself, it's so much easier than the lotion, I feel. And then, but it's great. So I think that we're just going to have like one set in the camper van, and we're going to have one set here at the house. We have a pool, so we have a little area that we set up all of our sun care line, and I'm not replacing anything that sounds like it's copper tone. I am going strictly with the doTERRA Sun going forward, and I can't wait to get my hands on the After Sun. So I just wanted to share with you some really awesome products that just launched last week. If you don't have yours yet, let's talk. And it smells wonderful. It doesn't smell, actually. I mean, the little things that I was able to smell are, I can't even tell you what smells. You know how like sunscreen has a certain smell? This does not have that same smell, but that's because those are chemicals and they're fragranced, and this is natural. And helichrysum, frankincense, carrot seed, those are all really low smelling, light smelling kind of oils that are natural and great for men, for women. So keep in mind that you want to wear sunscreen daily. It's great for all seasons. It's great for all ages. And even if all you're going to do is go out in the sun and garden, grab yourself one of your sun care lines. And the reason I mention that is because my dad, from, I don't know, my earliest memories, he's the guy that has the hair and then no hair. Can you picture it? That little, he needs to have a yarmulke right there, and then it'll be like all hidden. But years ago, he found a spot in the little balding area, and he went to have it checked out, and they said it was skin cancer. So he needed to have it removed, and they went in and they removed it, and they said, we didn't get down far enough. Do it again. We didn't get down far enough. Do it again. And they took so much of his skin that he now has a permanent divot. And I know that that's, maybe something that he was not necessarily like, it's just, I mean, it doesn't hurt, but overall you can see where sun care protection is important over the course of your lifetime. And if you're not wearing sunscreen on your face, it is really important to do that every day. For us that live in the really warm climates, I'm in Southern California. I am out in the sun, whether it's to get the mail, to go for a walk, to, just hang out in the backyard, play games. And so it's not just beach products. This is everyday products. And so I invite you to just be an advocate for your sun care protection. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm happy to report that my dad has not had any regrowth. He wears a hat. He does wear sunscreen. And I just don't want that to happen to any more of you. So if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a wonderful summer, everyone.